Hi, Mr. Kirby. Cranial nerve assessment today. That's okay?
Yes.
All right. We're going to start with cranial nerve number one, olfactory nerve, which is assessed for sense of smell. Please include one nair and sniff for patency, the other nair and sniff for patency, and go back to the first nair, smell.
Lemon.
Thank you very much for identifying that scent. And then I'm going to ask you to include the other nair, smell.
Cinnamon.
Thank you for identifying that scent. Cranial nerve number one is intact. You have nair patency present, as well as you're able to identify two different scents in each nair, or one difference in each nair. Cranial nerve number two, optic nerve, is going to test for visual acuity. Can you please look at this Rosenbaum chart and read the lowest line possible?
PEZOLCFTD.
Great job, and you are able to read at a 2014 level with your eyeglasses on, which is a normal finding. Normal finding would be 20/40, anything below 20/40. I'm going to also do a visual confrontation test to let me know when you see my fingers.
See him. See him.
Okay.
See him.
And the visual confrontation test is normal findings because you were able to see my fingers lateral to your eyes, which is a normal finding as well for cranial nerve number two. Cranial nerve number 2 and 3, I will assess with Perla. Can you please remove your glasses? So I have my measurements here. I'm looking at your pupils. They are equally in size of 3 millimeters, as well as they are round, both round. Now I'm going to shine light for direct and consensual constriction. And I see direct constriction and consensual constriction. And in your other eye, direct constriction and consensual constriction is present. Perla is intact, which is a normal finding for cranial nerve number 2 and 3. Now I'm going to test for cranial nerve number 3, 4, and 6, which is oculomotor or your eye muscles nerve. So we're looking for motor strength as well as movement of your eyes. Face me, look at my finger, follow with your eyes only as I make a capital H. And cranial nerve 3, test for constriction. All right, and it has constricted and converged. And cranial nerve number 4 is downward motion. Cranial nerve number 6 is lateral motion. All 3 cranial nerves are intact. And your eye muscle was a normal strength. Now I'm going to assess for cranial nerve number 5, which is trigeminal nerve. So I'm going to touch your face. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. Put my hands over your temple area. Open and close your jaw. Okay. I feel symmetry as well as equal strength in your muscles, temporal muscle, and then your masseter muscle, the same. Symmetry as well as equal strength in that lateral as well as horizontal movement of your jaw. Now for cranial nerve number 5, I'm also going to test for sensation. I'm going to utilize my Q-tip to test your face. Can you please close your eyes? Tell me where I'm touching.
Left cheek. Left chin. Left forehead. Left cheek. Right forehead. Right chin. Right cheek.
Great job. Cranial nerve number 5, trigeminal nerve, is intact for sensation in both motor. Now I am going to test for cranial nerve number 7, which is your facial nerve. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes very tightly. Resist me opening them. Great job. Open your eyes. Raise your eyebrows. Smile. Frown. Show your teeth. All right. Thank you very much. Cranial nerve number 7, facial nerve, is intact. Now I'm going to assess for cranial nerve number 8, which is your your acoustic nerve. And I'm going to complete the whisper test. Occlude one ear as I whisper. Repeat what I say. 215.
215.
And include the other.
267. 267.
All right, great job. Your hearing is intact, and that is a normal finding. Now I'm going to assess for cranial nerve number 9 and 10 together, which is the glossopharyngeal as well as the vagus nerve, which is testing for voice quality, as well as soft palate movement. So I'm going to take a look inside your mouth. All right, say ah, please.
Ah.
Okay, great. I see soft palate movement. Also, if you can please repeat after me. The sky is blue.
The sky is blue.
And your voice clarity is clear. So that's a normal finding as well. Now I'm going to assess for cranial nerve number 11, which is your spinal accessory nerve. I need you to resist against my hand. Great. And again, against my hand. Great. And shrug with your shoulder. All right, great. So this is testing for the sternocleidomastoid muscle strength, and that is intact. You were able to resist my hand as also shrug your shoulders. Now I'm going to assess for cranial nerve number 12, hypoglossal nerve. So I'm going to ask you to open your mouth so I can examine. Stick out your tongue. Wiggle it side to side. Great job. As I palpate your cheek, push against your jaw with your tongue, and again, your cheek again with your tongue. All right, and that was a normal finding. I have normal strength in for your tongue as well as normal movement for your tongue. Thank you so very much. I'll review findings with my preceptor, and we will come back and review them with you.